Did you know that less than 4% of high school basketball players go on to play at the college level? And of those, only about 1% make it to a Division I program. Today, we're talking about something a lot of young athletes struggle with. What happens next? And for Miguel, that reality was starting to sink in. If there was such a thing as insider trading for mental skills, you just found the spot. Did you know that nearly 50% of our mental skills are formed by the age of 18? Today, I want to help you add to your mental skills before you need those mental skills, with no prior skills required. This is your proactive resource created and shared to help you build the life you want by choice, not by chance. And I just want to see you get there sooner. In 2025, we no longer differentiate ourselves by having access to info, but by creating clarity of all the info we have access to. If you feel like this episode is valuable in some way, please leave a review and share it with someone who can benefit. Now, on to the cast. Miguel was 17 years old, a junior from Kearney, Nebraska. On the court, he was dynamic. He had that natural ability. Quick off the dribble, explosive in transition. The kind of player that made fans lean forward in their seats. And he wasn't just a hooper. When track season came around, he dominated the long jump. That speed, that power, it all translated. Locally, he was a phenom, the kind of athlete people in town talked about, the kid whose name was in the paper. But Miguel wasn't focused on here. He was thinking about what's next over there. His dream? Playing college ball. Hopefully D1. The problem? He had no clue how to get there. No one in his family had played sports past high school. His parents supported him, but they didn't know the recruiting process. And being the oldest of 3 siblings, there was no older sibling to guide him. He was the guide. Miguel knew how to work. Extra shots in the gym? Multiple times every week. Film study? Check. Track practice after basketball season? For sure. Weight room before school even starts? You can count on it. On the court, he was certain. But off of it, he felt lost. How do you get coaches to notice you? How do you even reach out to them? Where do you start? Do you just wait for a letter or a call? So much uncertainty, and he's a junior running out of time. His first college visit helped change all that. It was an unofficial visit, meaning Miguel and his family paid for the trip to and from, as well as during their visit. Costly for sure, but it was so worth it. It was a small D1 school back east that invited him to come check out the campus and meet the players and coach. Miguel didn't know what to expect. He walked through the facilities, met the coaches, watched a practice, but the best part? It wasn't any of that. It was a conversation with one of the players after practice, a junior guard, someone who had been right where Miguel was just a few years ago. His name was Lamar. Lamar could tell Miguel was hungry, but had no idea where to start. So he gave him a name. Bro, I was lost too. Talk to this guy. He helped me with everything. Emails, highlight reels, contacts. He's not an agent or anything, just someone who knows the process really well. Lamar shared his contact. Miguel had no idea if he would even help him, but at least it was something. And when he got home, he made the call. That one conversation changed everything. Miguel learned how to email coaches the right way, how to build a real recruiting profile, how to make sure he was getting seen, not just hoping to be noticed. And for the first time, he wasn't just dreaming about playing in college. He had a plan for how to get there. A year later, Miguel wasn't just a local phenom anymore. He had coaches calling, a couple official visits lined up. Not because he was one of the best players in his state, but because he finally understood the process. So here's my question for you. Where are you feeling lost? Because whatever your dream is, I promise you, talent isn't enough. You have to build a plan. Maybe it's basketball, maybe it's music, maybe it's getting into a certain school. Whatever it is, stop waiting to be noticed. Find people who've been there and learn from them. Because the difference between those who make it and those who don't, it's not always skill, it's who's willing to take the next step. If you feel you can take something away from this episode, please rate it and leave a review. My goal is to help keep more people on our planet by sharing not just ideas, but techniques with no prior skills required. Be the difference. That's my goal.